Transform your life in 14 days by changing how you talk to yourself. Hey there, yes, you, listening right now. I'm talking to you because this moment, this very second, holds the power to change everything. The words running through your mind, the silent conversation you're having with yourself, are building your future. What if I told you that just 14 days of intentionally shifting that inner dialogue could reshape your entire reality? Not years, not months. 14 days. That's it. You might not realize it, but you're the author of your life story. Every day, you wake up and pick up the same script, the same thoughts, the same emotions, the same self-talk. And then you wonder why life feels like a rerun. Same scenes, same struggles, day after day. But here's the truth. If you want your life to change out there, you've got to start changing what's happening in here, inside your mind. Your self-talk isn't just chatter, it's the blueprint for everything you experience. For the next few minutes, I want you to put aside everything you think you know about positive thinking. This isn't about slapping a smiley face on your problems or reciting fluffy affirmations. This is about taking control of the most powerful tool you have, the way you speak to yourself. It's about rewriting the code that runs your life. Did you know you have about 60,000 thoughts a day? And for most people, 70 to 80% of them are negative, repetitive, or focused on what's going wrong. Pause and think about that. The majority of what you're telling yourself is dragging you down. Doubts, fears, I'm not enough. This'll never work. It's like you're programming yourself to expect disappointment. Those thoughts aren't just passing by. They're triggering stress hormones, draining your energy, and locking you into survival mode instead of creation mode. Here's the kicker. Your body can't tell the difference between what's happening in the world and what's happening in your head. Negative self-talk floods your system with the same chemicals as if you're facing a real threat. But you can flip that switch. You can choose words that lift you up, that spark possibility, that prepare you to thrive. And I'm inviting you, yes, you, the one listening, to commit to doing exactly that for the next 14 days. Let's be real. You've probably tried changing your circumstances before. New job, new city, new routine. But have you ever gone all in on changing the way you talk to yourself? Because that's where the real transformation begins. Your self-talk is like the director of a movie. It decides the scenes, the mood, the outcome. Right now, you might not even notice the script you're following. It's so automatic, it feels like the truth. But it's not. It's just a habit. And habits can be changed. Picture someone you know who's always complaining, always stuck on what's wrong, always saying why things can't work. How's their life going? Now think of someone who talks about what's possible, who stays grateful, who expects good things. See the difference? That gap starts with what they're saying to themselves, and you, my friend, can choose which path you're on. Your subconscious is listening to every word you say to yourself. It doesn't argue or debate. It just takes your words as instructions and makes them real. Tell yourself, I'm not good enough, or life's too hard, and your subconscious says, got it, and shapes your actions, your energy, even your opportunities to match that story. But tell yourself, I'm capable of incredible things, or I'm creating solutions every day, and watch how your reality starts to shift. Your words don't just describe your world, they create it. Every emotion you feel, every choice you make, every step you take, it all flows from that inner conversation. If you've been telling yourself a story that's holding you back, the good news is you can rewrite it. Same way you built the old one, repetition, new words, new story, new life. Here's what happens when you change your self-talk. First, you feel different. New words spark new emotions, hope, excitement, confidence. Then, those feelings open your eyes to opportunities you couldn't see before. You handle challenges differently. People start responding to you in new ways. And bit by bit, or sometimes all at once, your life starts reflecting this new version of you. It's not magic. It's how your mind and body work. Your thoughts send signals to every cell, shaping your energy, your health, even your possibilities. So, I'm challenging you to a 14-day experiment. For just 14 days, commit to being the gatekeeper of your mind. Not half-heartedly, not when it's easy, fully, intentionally, every single day. Why 14 days? Because science shows it's long enough to start building new neural pathways, to feel real changes in how you think and act, but short enough to stick with. You'll face resistance, old habits die hard, but if you stay focused, you'll break through to a whole new level of control over your life. Here's how to make it happen. Your self-talk needs structure and purpose, so let's break it down. Mornings, set the stage. When you wake up, your mind is like a blank canvas. Before you grab your phone or dive into the day, take 10-15 minutes to shape your inner dialogue. Sit up, breathe deeply, and talk to yourself like you're the hero of your story. Start with something like, "Today is a fresh start. I'm not tied to yesterday's limits. I'm awake, alive, and ready to make this day count. I am becoming stronger, wiser, more confident with every moment." Be specific. Don't just say, "I'm successful." Say, "I'm nailing my projects with focus and creativity," or "I'm building relationships that lift me up." Speak in the present tense, as if it's happening now. And don't just think it, say it out loud, with energy. Stand tall, move your hands, let your voice carry conviction. Your body amplifies the message to your brain. Throughout the day, stay vigilant. By midday, life gets busy, and old thought patterns can creep back in. Set a couple of alarms, maybe at lunch and mid-afternoon, for a quick 60-second reset. Pause and ask, what have I been saying to myself? If you catch negative chatter like "I'm failing" or "this is too much," don't beat yourself up. Just redirect. Try, "I'm exactly where I need to be, growing through every challenge. I'm handling this with clarity and strength." Keep a note on your phone with your go-to phrases so you can pull them up fast. And when mistakes happen, because they will, don't say, "I always screw up." Instead, say, "This is teaching me how to get better. I'm finding a way through." Evenings, seal the deal. Before bed, your mind is super receptive again. Take 5-10 minutes to reflect and reprogram. Review your day with kindness. Today, I showed up and made progress, even if it was small. I'm grateful for the chance to choose my thoughts. Then set intentions for tomorrow. As I sleep, my mind is working on solutions and possibilities. I'll wake up refreshed, ready to create my day. This evening, practice primes your subconscious to keep building while you rest. What to avoid? For these 14 days, ban certain phrases from your mind. No more "I can't," "I'm not enough," "It's too late," or "What if I fail?" Replace them with, "I'm figuring this out," "I have everything I need to grow," "What if I succeed beyond my dreams?" And ditch, "I'm trying altogether." Say, "I'm committed." Trying leaves room for doubt. Commitment locks in action. You'll hit resistance. Some days, your old self-talk will feel more real than the new stuff. That's normal. It's just your brain clinging to the familiar. When doubt creeps in, say, "This discomfort means I'm growing. I'm building new pathways, and they're getting stronger every time I choose these words." Keep going. Partial effort gets partial results, but total commitment? That's where the magic happens. As you move through these 14 days, you'll start seeing changes. First, you'll feel lighter, more hopeful, more resilient. Then, you'll notice the world looks different. Problems that used to overwhelm you start showing solutions. People respond to your energy in new ways. You'll take bolder actions, speaking up, setting boundaries, chasing goals you used to put off. And soon, your reality will shift to match your new inner world. A random opportunity, a breakthrough conversation, a spark of clarity. It all starts with your words. Let me tell you about someone like you who tried this. They were stuck in a job they hated, always telling themselves, "I'm trapped, I'll never move up." For 14 days, they switched to, "I'm creating value and opening doors every day." By day 10, they'd pitched an idea at work they'd been too scared to share. By day 14, their boss was talking promotions. It wasn't overnight riches. It was a shift in how they saw themselves, and the world followed. Another person was battling health issues, stuck on, "I'll never feel good again." They started saying, "I'm supporting my body's healing every day." Within 14 days, they'd built new habits, better sleep, smarter choices, and their energy was up, their mindset totally different. These aren't fairy tales. They're what happens when you take charge of your self-talk. Your words shape your emotions, your actions, even your biology, stress levels, immune system, sleep. Negative talk keeps you in fight or flight. Empowering talk switches you to growth and possibility. So, here's my challenge to you, listening right now. Decide today to transform your self-talk for 14 days. Not, I'll try tomorrow. Right now. Say it with me. I'm fully committed to changing my inner conversation for the next 14 days. I'm ready to create my life with my words. Feel that? That's power. You've got this. The person you'll be in 14 days is already cheering you on. And guess what? You're not alone on this journey. Join our community of people determined to transform their lives just like you. Sign up now at Grow Easy to get support, inspiration, and tools to make these 14 days just the beginning of an extraordinary change. Come on, audience, take this step with us. Your new story starts today.